Greetings to my team of 144 and all Starseeds, Lightworkers, and Wayshowers. It is 12102019, December 10th, 2019, 313. How y'all feeling today? The sacred, divine feminine moon rising high into the eastern sky tonight. Couple more days until she's totally full, and a beautiful rainbow halo around her tonight in all her glory. The divine feminine energy coming in fully now. We had a massive cosmic wave come into the field today, into the collective, from the Galactic center. I felt these energies coming in all night, and then a major blast this morning. Many people felt this massive wave come in today. On the Schumann, we had a spike at 67 hertz, and on the charts you could see 3 columns, 3 rays of white light, 3 bands, the Trinity columns, the columns of light. I'll post that at the end of this video, the image. And the image on the video today is from the cosmic blue ray. It's encoded with the healing energies of the blue ray council. It's light encoded, so you can meditate on this image through this video, through this transmissions today. So the 144 was coming in all day long today. When I would look at my speedometer, look at the time, license plates all day long today. Patricia Cota-Robles, her vlog was 144, and she spoke about the 12-12-12 portal coming, with the 12 by 12 energy and the 5D 12-strand crystalline DNA being activated on the 12-12-12 portal. And 12 by 12, or 12 times 12, is 144, so the 12 strands with 12 codes, 144 code crystalline silicon-based DNA. Also this morning, in between these blasts of energies, I went into a deep state with very vivid dreams of flying. At the end of this transmission, I'll tell you a couple of the most powerful imagery I had in the dreams, and then a synchronicity from the dream world merging into this realm from last night. We'll get started here with the first transmission from DA Cosmic Blu-ray, 11-1, 111, 11-11 to 12-12, 12-21, 12-333, Soulgates and Portals, the masculine monadic emergence, the ignition from slavery to salvation. Greetings, dear Star Ones. With love, we come to share our cosmic insights and support with the continuous transitional and reconfiguration of the human collective consciousness from the energy plasma flows that are emanating from the center of this galaxy upon your soul system and inhabitants of Gaia, Tara, Terra, 2012, 217, 2021, 2027, 2033. A buildup is happening leading up to something, and you can feel it. That something is going to come and change the frequency of the earth in a very dramatic way, one that carries tremendous opportunity for the raising of Human-ET's consciousness and propel this collective into the new area. It is absolutely a natural synergy that astronomical dates provide downloads of coded influx. For these events, solstices, equinoxes, and eclipses are truly open gateways, apertures that have always been unique for such transfers. Things are happening and happening in a big way. Prime source is the divine feminine mother goddess energy located in the galactic center of the universe. It has been through the many goddesses, vessels, incarnated through the many timelines that have now collapsed, that the rehabilitation, reprogramming of the divine masculine and their monadic seed was rendered possible. The energetic pulse of codes is like a spiraling vortex and transmitter of concentrated energy power places of the world. We have seen waves of fathers remembering their fathers, forgiving self from a loving and compassionate neutral detachment that creates a 0-point time vortex where generations upon generations of suppressed feminine energy and wounded masculine hearts are being healed and released, including the souls who have chosen to do this from another density after departing 3D around these dates. We want to address a bit further about the changes that have occurred within the masculine male gender population 35 and older. You had to release some very significant generational distortions and programs. It can be very frightening to let go of what once was known, especially when it has to do with attachments. You are being actively assisted and guided as how to remove the energetic entanglements from old generational patriarchic patterns. The mirror's effects and the dream states have been played out for this purpose, eliminating the necessity to endure extreme negative impacts from these mind-programmed controls, false light for submission and slavery. When looking at the current Earth affairs, one can indeed doubt that it has been resolved. Look past the images and feel the underlying energies that navigates these events. Much of it are remnants of clashes of the old, as a desperate attempt by the dark forces to keep their dominion. Focus your visions of peace and love and redirect these loving energies towards those who have chosen to liberate themselves. Indeed, these endless transmissions of energy codes have brought ripples of healing love for closure to the masculine lineage all over the world. Over the years, the flux of codes was gently increased to our cosmic assistance to all male populations starting every November 1st, 111, throughout the solstices 12/21, 33. The 11/11/11 portal exists through time and space. It was created to clear a cosmic distortion of the masculine lineage, consciousness, and DNA. Remember, you are the galactic, angelic, human, and indigo races sent into this time matrix as stewards, guardians, leaders, and healer forces. Now, for those of the first wave, you have the ability to fully embody the eternal life currents within a physically manifest form of a minimum 12-strand DNA potential, a holy grail, or Christic genetic code. You also have done lots of deep clearing and cleansing, which ultimately brought the awareness that something very old and deep inside had died, while it created a vacuum space for a new to emerge. The 3D reality may become very blurry to your senses as dimensions start to overlap. The dream state is the space-time where you have and will be receiving most of the upgrades, remembrance, and integration of all yourselves. Some of you are dealing with bodily symptoms that are at least comfortable, and they pass as crystallization of your cells. Take care of your physical self, be gentle. No drastic detoxification or diets are favorable to all. Just be aware of the signals received to be decoded and choose accordingly the best available options. Trust your heart's knowing that what you need will be provided by the law of attraction and manifestation. Dear hearts, like the phoenix rising from its ashes, starseeds of all waves are going through intense levels of a monadic reset process right now, and especially those incarnated in a masculine vessel. They are shining bright once again in the garment of love and light. For the starseeds who are just awakening since 2012, we want to speak of the monad. It is the spark of the living flame, the living flow of primal life force currents, the generator that brings the living consciousness of Source into your reality and provides this consciousness as the fuel out of which your reality is made and maintained. The monad identity is the portion of the multidimensional mind that corresponds to the 8th dimension and the God seed. It is by anchoring the monad that expedites the process of oversoul integration. Big shifts have happened before, and this one is an amazing sight, and this is just the beginning. There is a positive in that those who can carry this higher frequency will catapult into a 5D and beyond. Many are talking about the galactic plasma waves, an awakening which seems to be like the sonic boom. It is made of a very specific light which instantaneously transforms as it travels through this part of your solar system and through your planet, upgrading your frequency to the 5D and beyond. This plasma light wave frequency and the coordination of human consciousness are coming together in a divine union. For union is another word for ascension, the final union before the new dawn. Please, before we end this message, we want you to imagine for a moment how this reality played out for the star beings who came before while living in the 1980 and 90s around the planet before the internet. These pioneers had only their intuitive heart to trust and follow, nothing to connect and support them except for the knowing inside, books, dreams, and synchronized guidance. They were living in most strategic places with great faith and purpose until they were able to show and shine their light to the world. Be grateful and respectful to these star elders. They have wisdom beyond this world and are your galactic mother father. Until these energy waves quiet down, some of you have started to realize the necessity of daily reflection to access priority in this 3D life, and how to fulfill one's mission purpose. Remember, no action is truly required, just a conscious state of beingness into the present, moment by moment, breathing with authenticity while taking the action that brings joy and love to your life experience. You have chosen to come to Gaia to live the event that will raise the frequency of the collective consciousness, and it is a beautiful commitment. You are very much loved. Dea, Cosmic Blu-ray, Guardian of the Mother Ark, Elder of the Blu-ray Council. From Chantal Christine. And from Laura Pleiadian. When some huge events take place, 2020, your DNA is being activated now. All the memory since Mu, over 500 million Earth years ago, is being activated through the consciousness you were birthed through. The survivor of these events will take part in the building of the new Earth. This is the ascension, expansion, evolution of consciousness of the DNA program for Earth. The pyramids and all the surrounding frequencies are continuing to activate the magnetic poles for this shift, and all consciousness, which means that which surrounds your form and flows through your awareness. Memory is connected to these shifts, and memories will be cleared. All that are playing a role through this have been prepared for their roles before the DNA blueprint Earth was created. Many beings, the Blue Avians, the Elohim, the masculine and feminine balance, and the divine council of overseers are all present. The many star systems and councils of light are all part of this knowing of the evolution aspect and this shift for planet Earth. Many new beings are meeting with me and joining in on this preparedness or awareness as to these events. The bigger picture is well underway, and the allocated harmonious beings are ready to take their role. You are part of this, and that is why you are here, to be part of this consciously. These frequencies are flowing and going through you. Entering some of these light ships, the guardians and the many ascended masters are present also. There will be more communication with you on these events. In those moments you will know to enter your heart, and you will know this as your DNA is programmed to be activated for this. In love, we activate you now. From the new divinehumanity.com, and also from Laura Pleiadian, an update to this transmission, the tunnel to the new Earth experience. As per the previous transmission, more on what is and will be taking place through those prepared. Last night I was taken through a cocooned tunnel of darkness, sliding downwards, held comfortably while hearing the muffled sounds of people all around. I could see nothing as I went through this. I came out of this tunnel of darkness, surviving and stepping into the new Earth. All was filled with golden light. For those that would make it through the tunnel, it was the birth of the new Earth. Whether this is the pole shift or through other events that take place through the magnetic pole shifts, it really does not matter. Only that the pure awareness and heart space awareness is what allows someone to go through the tunnel. My energy surrounded the tunnel as it does the form I use to represent being here on Earth. The divine council of overseers allowed me to experience this, to know and remember this aspect of what takes place. We are being activated. Preparation is already a done deal. I activate you now for all those that can hear and are ready to hear, through love with the Divine Council of Overseers, all now. From Laura Pleiadian, the new Divine Humanity.com. And from Rashmi Kilnyani, the last 12 hours, massive light plasma waves, intense pressure on the body temple, carbon to diamond golden light body. And from Art and Poetry, the full moon on 12/12 at 12:12 a.m. Eastern Time, followed by Friday the 13th. Then December solstice is 12/21, followed by a solar eclipse new moon going into 2020. Some really powerful signs of reflection, synchronicity, spiritual power, and alignment to end this decade. Reflect and plan ahead at this time. And from Elaine DiGiorgio, when you shift your consciousness from the duality of the brain into your heart chakra begins to spin, your energetic field around your body then electrifies and begins to wind. Your Merkaba then begins to gain great speed. It activates your light body while also expanding. The Merkaba is the divine chariot of light. It ascends you into the higher dimensional caverns of existence. And from Elizabeth Peru, as the full moon in 12/12/12 rapidly approaches, we're seeing a rise in energy globally. The Schumann resonance keeps spiking to 74 hertz yesterday and again to 60 hertz today. Earth's heartbeat is up and so is ours. There's a good cosmic reason for this and lots to be optimistic about. From ElizabethPeru.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Galactic is the name for the number 8, and its keywords are integrity, harmony, and model. This is the 8th day of the Yellow Seed Wave Spell, the 6th portal day in a row. Galactic days have a gentle vibe, everything feels right, and it adds calm to whatever day it falls on. Today is Blue Monkey, which represents magic, illusion, and play. When Monkey happens on a galactic day, you can be assured that Monkey's lessons, which are sometimes harsh, are gentler in nature. If you strive for harmony and keep your integrity in check, then Monkey will be more than happy to facilitate magical moments. And from Christina Papagiorgio, Blue Galactic Monkey, Kin 151, 151, 10 December 2019, 10/12/2019, 133, 133 equals 7, 10 manifestation, leadership, power, authority, 1 new beginnings, unique, 7 mystic, magic, spiritual, solitude. Kin 151 equals 777 magic code today, a super mystical, highly magical manifestation portal day. Day 8 in the Yellow Seed Wave Spell of awakening, flowering, new beginnings, ripening, opening to more light, and blossoming into your highest potential. Today is a super triple magical code, a double 7 code, plus the magic monkey and a wizardry year. A brilliant day of magic guided by vision, a very powerful duo. It is a day of far-seeing magic. Using our eagle eyes, we are seeding the new potentials of our greatest dreams. Tone of creation, galactic tone 8 in the mental realm, action, modeling, power, harmonize, essence, integrity. The galactic tone will influence much mental analysis today. The most important factor is that we model integrity in our thoughts, words, and actions. Galactic tone kin are very focused on truth, honesty, and integrity. Our intentions based on harmony through integrity of being. We need to integrate and imagine a beautiful model for our new Earth of the highest potential. Use our creative mind to envision it in order to co-create more harmony in our world. Our plans need to be transparent and for the highest good of our community and planet, for them to hold up in these new energies. Our projects and business models will then serve as a model for others following in our footsteps who hold the ideals of unity, peace, and harmony as a priority. At Tone 8, we have entered a new scale, and we are so proud. We just have to model ourselves for others. We have also mastered harmony at this stage. We are galactic, and don't we know it? Hold the vision of a beautiful, peace-filled, and abundant world where we are all free to create our true heart's desires. Be a conscious creator today and a great day for vision boards, listening to your desires, dreams, spell casting, rituals, affirmations, mantras, etc. Today's question is, what great visions can we magically energize in order to birth our best possible reality and our beautiful new world? Divine blessings for a brilliantly magical creation day. And from the Dream Spell Journey by Volum Votan and Belonic, Kin 151, the Galactic Chamber of Magic. 30 years since the discovery of time as energy equals art. Today's Kin 151, Galactic Monkey, 8 Monkey, marks the 30th anniversary of the discovery of the law of time as art. Time times energy equals art by Jose and Lloydine R. Willis, Volum Votan and Belonic on 10 December 1989. Kin 121 equal 11 times 11, the 1111 portal, at the Museum of Time in Switzerland. This 30-year milestone is equivalent to 42 Zolkin plus 30 kin since the last Kin 121, 11 times 11, 30 days ago. The groundbreaking discovery unveiled the transformative power of the ancient Maya wisdom of the 1320 Zolkin, the natural harmonic of time as art, which the authors proved through the dream spell and the telectanon. We found ourselves by destiny in Geneva, Switzerland in December 1989, visiting the Museum of Time, when Lloydine and I had the greatest mutual aha in all of history. That was 1995 in Sedona, Arizona. Jose R. Willis, Volum Votan. Synchronically, today's Kin 151, 8 Monkey, is a mirror of the original Maya sign of 8 Chuwen in Maya Yucatec, or 8 Bats in Maya Quiche. The sacred day is called Waxaki Bat in Maya Quiche. It marks the beginning of a new Maya Zolkin cycle in the original Maya count, different to the dream spell that starts on 1 dragon. The sign of 8 Chuwen and the 8 Bat is considered a day of revelation about the formation of the human being. 260 days equals 1 Zolkin, equaling 9 months approximately. Let us remember that Lloydine Belonic ascended precisely on 8 Chuwen, 8 Bat in the Maya real time, in perfect synchronicity with the most sacred day of the Ancestra Maya Zolkin. This is another confirmation of her archetype as the anchor between the ancient Maya real time and the galactic Maya dream time. 10 December 2019, NS 1.32.5.26. Kin 151, Blue Galactic Monkey, Galactic Activation Portal. The mantra for the day, the code is, I harmonize in order to play. Modeling illusion, I seal the process of magic with the galactic tone of integrity. I am guided by the power of vision. I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me. And there we have it, brothers and sisters of the light. Another powerful galactic activation day with this cosmic rays, these cosmic waves coming in fully now, preparing us for the final ascension process, the final ascension breakthrough, the great awakening into the event. We are the event. We are awakening. And we are here now, fully on mission, fully activated to assist all of humanity through this process of ascension, freedom from the false 3D matrix. So let us know what you're experiencing, what you're feeling through these activation portals, your visions, what you're seeing for the new earth, what's coming through your consciousness right now. Leave a comment below these videos on your experiences. We appreciate each and every one of you that is sharing with us. Our star families appreciate each and every one of you joining us on this great mission, the greatest mission ever existing in all of eternity that has ever manifested through all timelines, all space, all realms. So I wanted to continue with some of these intense visual dreams I had this morning. There was a dream that I was with a friend on top of a very high building. We were standing on the edge looking down, It was about 1,000 feet or more above the ground. And for some reason, we had to jump. And we're looking down from this very high plateau, and I could see a tiny little pool, like a blue little dot at the bottom. And I looked over at my friend and said, I don't think we're going to land in that pool. You know, dreams can be very strange. They can be interpreted in many ways. So he just looked at me and smiled and said, we're not jumping into that pool. And then I felt this bliss and joy come over me, and I realized we're not just going to fall, we're going to fly. So we both leapt into the air and flew down with the greatest of ease. And I could see as we were flying over people and vehicles, these golden sparkles were emanating off of our body. And it was this feeling of freedom and joy and bliss, the feeling I get when I see the visions of New Earth, when I'm being activated, the greatest joy, the greatest bliss. And the synchronicity with the blue dot representing the waters. When I was speaking yesterday evening with a student of mine for many years in the Taoist arts, the spiritual arts practices, and meditation the other night, she was triggered a memory that from several years ago where I was speaking about what we call the internal map of reality, and it had a great significance, and she had some questions about it. So that's coming through right now, and it's significant through these great changes as people are feeling like they're losing their hold on reality, or many people have come to me saying that they feel like they're going crazy or they feel like they're losing their mind. Now, I'm going to explain one aspect from a higher dimensional perspective. In the field of psychology called NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, neuro for neurology, the brain, linguistic for words, language, and programming, the programming of the mind or the brain. Tony Robbins uses these techniques from NLP a lot in his work, and basically NLP was created to help humanity to reprogram their mind in a positive way. And the psychologists, psychiatrists that came up with these techniques, they realized that the human mind in this matrix, in this realm, is generally programmed through the collective and through the programming of the matrix in a negative way. The programming is in a negative aspect. So they came up with this concept called the internal map of reality, realizing that all human beings have this internal map. It's in our subconscious, our inner conscious mind, that our consciousness accesses to navigate this realm that we live in. And this internal map consists of everything we learn through this experience in this realm, but it also makes up our belief system, such as political beliefs, religious beliefs, beliefs in our self-image, how we feel about ourselves. And for most people, once this internal map of reality is set, it's very concrete. It doesn't change much throughout their life. And generally for that map to change, it takes a great trauma of some sort to shift that map into a new reality, what we call reality, because it's a representation of reality. It is not reality itself. And there's a concept that's called the map is not the territory. People interpret the map as reality when it's just a representation. So they would say, you have a map on the wall, and you have these lines that represent roads, and this blue dot, this blue sphere, oval that represents the lake, and so on. And that you can't drive on that line or swim in that blue dot, but the mind interprets our internal map as that which is real. So, for instance, we say that I'm sure you've heard this before, that you don't want to debate or discuss politics or religion with people that are totally set. Now, if you have an open mind, or a person has an open mind, you can discuss anything. But the general population, which is a high percentage of the collective, their map, if you question or debate someone's belief, especially religions or politics, that makes up such a large part of those persons' reality, that they'll defend it through any means possible, and it usually will turn into an argument, a fight, or some kind of negative experience. And you're not going to change people's internal map by just using words. Usually people have to experience something pretty intense or traumatic for that to change. So as these energies come in and these maps start shifting, or you have these traumatic experiences, or sometimes even positive experiences, as that map starts shifting, people think that they're going crazy or insane because it doesn't make sense, or it's shifting in a way that's not congruent with their belief system. So we say it's that internal, for most experiences, it's that internal map that's changing. So it feels like uncomfortable, or feels like you might be losing your grasp on reality. And this is happening now in much greater experiences to the collective. Most of us went through these on our own so that it could shift that map to include the unknown, or that which is possible, all possibilities, all timelines as they're merging together, as we're jumping timelines, so that we can navigate this unknown sort of labyrinth or maze or frequencies more congruent, more with ease. So what happens through these shifts and changes is part of what in physics they call the laws of thermodynamics and the law of entropy, that when a system is changing to a new way, it goes into a type of state of chaos. Some might call it like a chaotic node, where it goes into a new entrainment or a new sacred geometric pattern. So through that shift, it might seem like things are chaotic and seem like they're not nonsense or do not make sense. They don't fit into that internal map. So what happens through this process, say through great trauma or great shifts or enlightening moments, awakening moments, what happens is the mind will either go back to the original map, it'll fall back into that 3D type reality, or it will reorganize at a higher level, a higher frequency, which is what we're going through as a collective. So it's very symbolic for what we're going through this great awakening that's affecting the collective consciousness, especially now that we're at the 9th level, the highest level of the sacred pyramids of the mind, which we call unity consciousness or united consciousness, one consciousness. And we're all experiencing this feeling of we're all connected, the feeling of this one awareness, this one consciousness, or what we call the pure awareness, which is the unborn mind of Buddha or God consciousness, Christ consciousness. So you can look more into this, the NLP and the internal map of reality. So it might help you through this shift that we're going through, might help you to help other people, especially people that you are around you that aren't aware of this great awakening that's happening, or this ascension process. Also in the dream last night, there was a moment of great beauty. There was where this little precious little baby was crawling around, and I picked this little child up. It was this beautiful little innocent baby into the air, and I was kissing it, and it was smiling and laughing, and it brought such great joy and that feeling of bliss again. So it's almost symbolic of the birthing of this new earth as a newborn, as a new baby with this great beauty and this pure awareness and this higher frequency, higher energies of bliss. So these are the things that we say to feel, to see, to experience, and to focus on through your heart center to assist in this collective ascension process, the ascending energy of frequency, as we assist all of humanity through this great awakening. So I'd also like to thank everyone that are joining us on the mission for the Healing Retreat Center in Ecuador, South America, through this great process for the blueprint for healing retreats and sustainable communities around this realm. Our vision is showing us in the foothills of the Andes, a healing retreat center with a sacred cave and a natural hot springs. So if you know of land for sale in Ecuador, and I'd like to thank everyone that's been sending us emails to assist us in finding this land. But if you know of this land that's for sale, please send us an email at info@primedisclosure.com. And you can learn more about this on primedisclosure.com. Click on Tao de Ecuador Healing Retreat Center at the top of the page to see more of our vision coming through. So thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for sharing your love, your light, your bliss with this realm, with all consciousness. We are all in this together, and we are here for each other. Have a beautiful and blessed day. I love you all. Namaste.